Hey guys, it's me, Kai Ondo from Lightly Salted Gaming, and I'm pretty sure you know I have a Twitch. I stream periodically. I'm trying to fix that, mostly because my computer just broke on me a couple of weeks ago. That's why for a while there just wasn't any videos because I was getting the money together to create like 3 generations ahead of what I had. It works now. 2 weeks went by. Didn't have a computer. I'd use my laptop. Not a fun time. And then after I got all the pieces, it took 3 days to troubleshoot all sorts of issues. Still kind of having issues, to be honest. But I'm editing the new video, and I wanted to tell you that the rig is now back up in session, and it is beautiful. But I wanted to preface this video because the audio is really buggy. And I cut out the first bit of the stream because, well, I'm a dingus and I didn't decide to work on the stream until, well, you can see right here, until 12 o'clock when I was supposed to be there. But then again, I was also fixing my car, which also costs money. Anyway, I do live in the US. My wallet is broke, and my favorite color is pain apparently. So, uh yeah, I'm slowly fixing the settings. If you find something strange in the video like a weird mic issue, I know that for the majority of it, the desktop audio was way too high. And I apologize. I know I said that already, but I am very sorry. I'm still trying to get OBS working, and I still haven't found all the old software I used to use because I had to completely reinstall Windows 10 because that also broke. And yeah, it's been a process. Anyway, yeah, I should be uploading a achievement run of a game about digging because I also recorded that as a test stream and it worked perfectly. Anyway, time for editing and time for you to get watching the vid. Bye bye.
Free from the clutches of infinity, Nikki. Now it ain't a clutch though. I wasn't there willingly.
There we go. Saying there we go like 6 different times, and we might be able to actually do this. All right. Wow. We have 3 people.
3 people. It's better than 2. Better than 1.
That's very true. It's
Better
kind of
than.
sad, but yeah, that's very true. So now that we got everything fixed, do you remember what happened last session? That's why we usually have a we had a 30-minute buffer.
It's been a while since the last session.
It has been. It has been.
Yeah,
I
honestly, my memory is pretty rusty.
This way we gotta try to maintain a schedule.
Not my fault. My computer just up and died. You guys went back to Farmersdale and met with Zephyr, who who you guys actually bought stuff from.
I think Noah got his transition potion, but also he got armor.
Yes.
He got armor.
Didn't he get the transition potion like several sessions ago?
Maybe. I don't know. It's been a while, okay?
I do remember that Akuma got a new hat.
a very terrible looking hat, and there were no refunds.
It enhances his magical ability, but it looks ridiculous.
It happens
No
to
one
many.
wanted to associate with you a little less that day.
Only a little, though, thankfully. Alright, what else happened?
I think we had a pretty chill session because I was like, what the fuck is going on with my computer?
I think so. Yeah, like trying to think about it, and I think that's pretty much it.
But yeah, this is what happens whenever the note taker is not the DM.
It's also been a month, and I really don't remember. I'm trying my best to remember, but I ain't got no thoughts in there.
Understandable. Yeah.
No, got memory. Normally, I've got a good memory.
I blame the economy.
I traded my memory in for a new car. I didn't even get the car, they just took my memory.
Darn Faye.
They just wanted my name and address. So the actual
Mine-
Faye.
My memory is only good when it feels like it. Allegedly, I have the best memory in my household, but sometimes I doubt that.
As far as I remember, I've got the best memory.
Like, if it's something several years, like, if it's something like several years ago, I'd remember. But if it's like an hour ago, hell if I know.
Short-term memory, but anyways.
It ain't amnesia. It's just my brain not working properly.
I blame the depression. Because that
Well,
can actually
yeah.
mess with the memory functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I haven't been formally diagnosed.
The late-stage civilization Zukos is really kicking in for real, for real.
RFR.
Zoocosis.
Anyway. Let's forget all that. Play some D&D.
D&D.
I apologize, I have not been able to make a new map this time around. So we're putting you on the hold on. Putting you back onto the bus. Because you have a sinking suspicion that the next part of this entire adventure is not going to happen here. You fear what's going to happen close to where Mother Gaster's character, who is not here, is Delio back into the archipelago.
Oh man. Without Gaster's character, or this stream is gonna get significantly less funny.
Yeah.
No offense to you guys, of course.
No, I'm unfunny. I get it.
No, you are funny sometimes.
Okay, how about we shut before we continue digging ourselves a hole?
Good idea.
Smart. All right. There's really nothing to do in this town, and
Yeah, I mean,
what?
it's Farmersdale.
What did?
To go see the closed down cheesecake factory where there was several counts of major kidnapping.
One of my alternate lives was one of them.
Yes.
Pardon?
One of the other groups got kidnapped. That was my group. That's really it. There's nothing deeper. Like, honest to God, there's not that much deeper.
Let's get going.
Yes,
Alright.
that sounds like a good idea. Maybe I can find myself some mithril armor in the next town over.
You guys went to a haberdasher. You weren't going to.
I don't think it was even a crit that nearly killed you that time, Dad.
However, there is an armorer in town. You guys just went to the haberdashery instead.
Right. I'll be waiting in the van. Akuma, you can go ahead and go to the armory if you want. I got what I needed. Badger.
Oh, the intrusive thoughts, I hear them.
Well, I hope you don't get too bored on your own. I mean, Gaster's not awake, is he? Hey, Gaster!
Gaster's
Who?
not an actual
Wait.
character.
Who?
No, Gaster, I mean, fuck, I meant Stall. Hey, Stall!
You just hear light rumbling from the.
Oh. Must be asleep.
I'm adding strawberries to my water.
Understood.
Sleep.
Right. I dropped one. Oh. All right.
Sleep.
There you go.
Well, if Stall won't keep you company, I guess Byron can. Isn't that right, boy?
The bird that could probably not find its own tail feathers if it smacked them in the face.
It's just going to look at you like, bitch.
I'll flip off the fucking pygmy griffin. I'll flip her off.
It'll flip you off somehow.
Double bird, bitch. But you can't count to two.
Now, oh, play nice, you two. I'll be right back.
Gee, someone sounds jealous that they're free of thought.
And of course, don't worry, Byron. I might bring you a little treat when I get home. But only if you behave yourself.
It's gonna hiss at you. And then hop onto the little kitchen counter that we have right here.
Figures.
Nova's just watching the pygmy griffin, just like, I can't believe I'm gonna have to babysit this fucking thing.
Sony, ready to take a look at the haberdashery?
Armory.
Yeah.
Already looked at the haberdashery.
Well, yeah, the haberdashery's armory.
I'll look wherever I need to be fair.
Well, funnily enough, this is like a side-by-side armory and weaponry.
The all-in-one package. Yes.
And it's called Arms and Arms.
And arms and arms and arms and arms. I thought I'd try. Well, time to step in.
All right. Which side do you step in? The weaponry door or the armory door?
What's the difference?
One does armor, the other one does weapons.
Oh, one was called the Armory. I was just like, huh. Armory and weapons go hand in hand.
While Nee mulls this over, since armor is what he came here for, Akuma will take the armory door.
Alright. You walk in.
I'll be in the armory door as well.
Alright. You both walk in and you hear something rustling behind the desk. It's further back in the room, so you have your iron chest plates, you got your chainmail, you got your other stuff like that. And in a glass case stands a mannequin that has a note put onto it said, "Sold armor will replenish in," and you look at the date. The date is like 2 weeks from now.
Okay. So make a mental note to see if that's not on the table to be sold.
Anything that catches your eye, Nee?
What's
He's
on
saying
the?
that out loud.
I think he is. You saying it out loud?
Yeah, I said it out. I said it to Nee.
All right. So, as you are talking, you hear a loud "Oh!" and you hear someone shuffling and pulling himself up from behind the desk is a half orc who looks disheveled. Oh, hello. Oh, my head.
Hello there.
Welcome to Arms and Arms. You see him dip down below the desk, and out from underneath the desk comes a gnome. And she is also equally disheveled, and she goes over to the weaponry. Thought we locked the door, but how can we help you?
I'm looking for some mithril armor. You see, I got into a bit of a scrap lately. Yeah, and while my leather armor looks fashionable, well, it's not really good at taking blows from massive creatures anymore. So I'm looking for a bit of an upgrade, you know?
Must resist urge to not say
well,
what she said.
Well, I haven't gotten any more mithril in. Mostly because that's on loan from the Dwarven Empire. And the last one that bought it was also from the Dwarven Empire. Did you read the note that was on it? On the mannequin over there? He points to the mannequin in the case.
I read it.
Yeah, go and read it again.
It says it lists a date that it will be redone in about 2 weeks.
So I see.
Yeah. You might be able to get mithril armor if you happen to know someone in the Dwarven Empire, but I don't know.
Well, how serendipitous. Turns out I do know someone from the Dwarven Empire.
Oh, well.
We do get around. So then, what is there to sell here?
I have iron chest plates. I have some chainmail. I have some plate mail that isn't mithril. So, more iron work. I can stud leather for you if you haven't found another studded leather area.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's about it.
I don't. I don't think you needed studded leather, right, Akuma?
Oh, right. I have like 6 breastplates over there as well, and some half plates. Nothing crazy other than ring mail and chain mail. I don't have any splint armor. I do have 1 plate, but that's expensive, and that's iron, not mithril.
I already have some studded leather armor, and it served me quite well until I got assaulted by a massive monster.
Alright, well, what can you wear? Can you wear anything higher than light armor? Do you have.
I think. Hmm. I think usually just light, maybe just light armor, maybe medium armor, but I'm not sure.
Alright, hold on. He brings out a list and he goes, judging by the musical instrument, you are a bard, correct? I know there are some that carry a musical instrument that are not bards.
Indeed. Have you
Okay.
noticed my electric lyre?
Mm.
I strum it.
Okay. Well, that means you can. I could probably sell you my light armor, but that's about it. And you don't have. They don't teach you how to do shield work, so I can't give you that. Studded leather or magical armor is your best bet.
Hmm.
Or have you tried not getting hit?
Many times, many times. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
Well, normally supports and healers stay towards the middle or the back of the group, letting the frontliners do that. Unless you're a cleric, because lords above help you if you are anywhere near a cleric that just decided to have a bad day.
Yeah. They do get kind of dangerous. But unfortunately, usually 1 or 2 things slips past.
That's true.
Either just flat out ignoring their danger around them or some other thing.
There was one cleric that I had the misfortune of slighting. They would not give me heals whenever I was still adventuring, and well, they decided to take on an entire army by themselves, and by golly, they did.
Wow.
How'd that go for them?
Swimmingly. Sure, they were a cleric of the war, but it was downright impressive for them to take on 1,000 people.
Indeed it is.
Anyway.
Oh, thank you for letting me know where I can find mithril. I'll keep that in mind.
Alright,
But-
anything for you, sir? He turns to me.
None for me. Not usually armor doesn't fit me for one. Not the very least without having to be tailor made. I don't have the money for that.
Hmm. Gotcha.
I do appreciate you asking, of course.
No problem.
Well, Akuma, we can always go to the weapons shop next door if they're open. From the sounds of it, maybe not.
No, she's open.
Alright, well, we can always try over there and look for some weapons as well, some improvements to what we have.
Hmm,
I'm willing
of
to bet we
course.
don't have the sharpest weapons anymore, especially since we never stopped to actually sharpen them. Or
Yes,
do we have whetstones?
I've had this long sword for quite a while. Well, I guess
Alrighty.
a new one couldn't hurt.
I will look towards the counter. I will thank them for their time, apologize for not buying anything, and we will make our way next door.
Alright, you make
Indeed.
your way next door. And you do so, and you find the gnome has ducked behind the counter, and
Okay.
there standing is a older human. This is a male.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
Other than my apprentice deciding to shack up with the shopkeeper next door, PG.
Unfortunate to hear, but we're. Oh, we just want to go buy some stuff. May we browse your wares?
Go for it. I've got okay, you're good. I got ranged, I got close up, I've got swords, I've got darts, I got a whole bunch of other stuff. Just got ask me. I have nothing magical though.
That's quite alright. Is there. Apologies for asking such a thing, but is there a shop in town that sells magical items?
Items depends. If you're looking for magic weaponry, no. You'd have to probably find some in Tulip Guard. Or, if you are somehow lucky enough to get past the rolling barricades, all the way up into the college towns of Firegate and Watergate. Greenfall. They have some magical items. Magical adventuring items, there is, I believe, one store. You might get lucky to go to the open air market that's nearby. You can always check the adventuring guild too.
I'll turn to Akuma and I'll say at the point at the rate that we're going, we should just go to the Dwarven Kingdom. They seem to have everything that we would like.
Well, mostly because the Dwarven Kingdom are the crazy bastards that actually make magical items instead of finding them in dungeons, which have oddly been cropping up lately.
Fair point.
Interesting.
But I would like another look at your longsword. I've had this one for quite a while, and while it served me well, it is looking a little dull.
Yeah, if there aren't any magical weapons out of character slash, that's like the +1 long swords and all those fun stuffs. They're technically classed as magical items.
Ah, I see. Yes, but I would like a little look. You know.
And if there isn't anything, do you think we could pay you to sharpen it? Our current longsword.
I'll sharpen it for free. I'll give my apprentice something to do other than macking on another shopkeeper.
Oh, really?
Are you sure? We have money.
No, give him more work.
I mean, you can still give him the work.
Well, your generosity is appreciated. Here you go.
He takes the longsword off of you. Marcus! Get out of here and sharpen this! You see the same gnome from earlier walking out. He takes the longsword and goes back and you can hear it start to get sharpened. Yeah, Marcus is an interesting one. Anyway, you're more than welcome to browse around.
Might as well. We're here for a little bit.
Of course.
Alright, let's see here.
Alright, let's see what interesting sharp weapons this shop has.
What is there? What is around here?
Just seems like the usual. Swords, axes, daggers, hammers, stuff like that.
Yeah, we've got some axes. We do have some hammers. We have
Okay.
some ball bearings as well. We have this funny looking thing that my apprentice tried to make. He holds up a cat paw that has claws. I honestly am thinking about throwing this away. Can't sell this to anyone. Throws it back underneath his desk.
Interesting.
There's something wrong with that boy. Great at working a forge, but he kind of taps his head. Little loose up here.
I'm no stranger to the notion of other people being not all there.
I mean, when you're an adventurer, it's practically a prerequisite to expect that kind of stuff.
I thought you were going to say to have it. And I was not even going to argue.
I don't fault the boy. He's enjoying himself, so... The only problem I have is the fact that he keeps trying to shack up with the other shopkeep, and the shopkeep lets him, even though he's married. I know you're married, Harold! Shut up! Shut up! She and I are just going through a small period of divorce.
I turned to Akuma. I'm starting to realize why it was free.
Family matters, am I right?
Yeah, considering he's divorcing my daughter.
Ooh.
That's the reason why I'm here instead of her. He's gonna look and give the stink eye to the other shopkeep.
I think to myself, oof. I get. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say something, but.
Yeah, hold on. I think you guys might have seen this one before. I remember her saying something about a tiefling bard. We have like a ton of those. He sets out a cast iron frying pan. Kuma.
Yes.
Man, it sucks that I can't actually respond to this.
Is that a frying pan?
Indeed it is.
That's
I
fine.
I feel like I've seen someone use a frying pan before.
She was
Probably
a
for
paladin.
cooking. Yeah, probably for cooking.
Oh, good.
I mean, out of character, I'm actually trying to remember.
She was a paladin that
Was a little off her rocker.
off her rocker
So to
because
speak.
the frying pan actually was cursed by an eldritch being to constantly whisper maddening knowledge to her. She actually got it from her father.
Oh my god, I think I actually remember out of character.
Well, good, because that's what the reference is for.
The reference is for
That was. Yeah, that was the lady in the forest.
Oh,
Just
good,
the same
you
time.
remember.
Just. Huh, I think that was the time I met Ashley.
Mm.
I
Anyway,
remember just her being deranged, and I don't remember which one of our party members, she dropped the pan for a second. One of us picked it up and was immediately that gif of from the second Avengers where Vision just immediately floods the other guy's head with the entire B movie in 1 second, essentially.
yes.
It was 1-to-1 that meme.
I wonder what. I guess since you have it here, or that means she's.
Same way as her father. Suicide.
Oh dear.
But he picks it up with not his bare hands. He picks it up with a pot holder. But for some reason, the magic has gone a little screwy. If you don't mind taking this to the Dwarven Empire to either scrap metal this thing or to get it enchanted, honestly, you would be doing me a favor. You could pay me. You do this to pay me back for the long sword.
Well, I'll do the best I can. Just, maybe I shouldn't touch it with my bare hands.
That's
Just
what
to be
pot
safe.
holders for.
I was gonna say, could we get it wrapped, perhaps?
Oh, yeah, give me a second. He takes. You see him pull out a silver blanket and just wrap the shit out of it. There you go. That should shield you from any ill effects. If you start hearing some stuff, or if any of you guys have anything eldritch and it starts talking to it, just move away from it for a while. It should stop.
I will take your word for it.
I'm concerned that it's only should. But yes, we will be careful. Concerningly careful. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's
And
guess
and you see Marcus coming back out and hands you the longsword.
Oh, thank you very much.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good as new.
He kind of just shrugs. I'm good at what I do.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Let's give it a look over here. Yep, it's all perfect. It's all wrapped up pretty good, pretty tight too. All right, let's just put it in your bag. That way we don't have to worry too much about it.
Wait,
And
hold
where
on.
were we
Is that a
delivering it
magic
again?
bag?
No, it's a normal bag, but I
Good.
think there's at least a couple of magic items, like
Take the
my
magic
healing
item-
axe.
Take the
Does it
magic
need its
items
own?
out because they have a weird interaction with the silver cloth that I put in there. The
Oh,
silver
I could-
cloth deadens any magical item that is put in it.
I mean,
And
if you want, if you want, Akuma, I could put it in my little pouch. I don't have anything magical in there at all.
Oh, thank you.
The most
Ooh,
magical
me.
thing I have there is a thing made of bronze. There's no magic tied to it.
Oh, thank you, Nee.
The miracle of bronze work.
Yeah, I'll find out. We'll find out that the bronze actually just it's actually now a demon core.
By the way,
If
what
I
the
ever
fuck do
drop
you
it, it
have
just-
on there? What bronze item do you have?
Oh, it's a little bronze discus.
Why do you have a? I'm not gonna ask.
No background.
Yeah, that's why I said I was like, going to ask. I was like, wait a second, that's a dumb question. It's probably from his background.
I'm currently holding 3 items. Legitimately.
One of them is your shell.
And one of them is me. Well, to be fair, my shell is... Actually, no, my shell is not attached to me in this world. I can remove myself from the shell, to a degree.
I would not recommend.
I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, no, it's a cockroach without its wings. Looks weird. Don't get into this.
We are not editing the shell off of me. That is against copyright.
Thank you for copyright protecting me.
Because it looks like one of the old things. Anyway, we're getting too far off topic. Inside the RV. Noah.
Mm-hmm.
It's staring at you.
The baby griffin.
The pygmy griffin, yes.
I'm staring at her back. I'm giving her the look of I don't want to have to babysit you.
You see its tail flick, and I need you to make a dex save as it flings a little bit of pie at you.
Yeah, I can make a dex save. Let me just.
You can do it in Discord if it's easier for you. You can do it in Roll20 if it's easier for you.
That's fine. I got this dex save, you said?
Yep, as it is coming directly at your head.
That is a total of 13.
Alright, it's easy to dodge the pie as you see it hit the couch right behind you. It just kind of keeps staring.
Listen here, you little shit. You've got nothing on me. I'm taller, I'm faster, I'm stronger, I'm older than you. And I'm not gonna fucking babysit you.
It kind of does that cat stretch, and then you see a paw, one of its back paws, kind of kick something off the counter backwards, and you hear something clatter and splatter behind it.
I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look, you little shit. You think I'm gonna bend to your fucking whim and look at that? No, not my mess.
No.
You're a coup. It's a coup's responsibility if he's gonna clean that shit up for you.
Noah, you know,
Yeah.
as a cat owner, that face of smug satisfaction that cats make
Yeah.
right before something goes horribly fucking wrong.
Oh no.
Oh no.
On one hand, my cat's gotta just do the thing. Mary licked mayo off my sandwich bread at one point. They do the smug shit licking their chops afterwards.
Well, I've met cats that are devious little bastards then. It does help the fact that their name was Devil Cat. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I know the fucking look you're talking about. No one this pygmy griffin are gonna get into some shit.
You see the pygmy griffin hop off the table backwards into the mess he just made.
Motherfucker!
And you hear something starting to roll around in the mess. And you round the table and you see it just spinning and rolling around in what is effectively alcohol.
No, you don't. No, it's going to try to grab the fucking griffin.
Roll animal handling.
There we go. Animal handling. 16.
Alright. Now for it to roll. It's acrobatics as it tries to get away from you. "17. It squirms past you, leaving a very nice trail of just wine as it goes for the pie slice.
Noah just throws his hands up in the air. No, fuck this. He's gonna go over to the window and slap it open, then just walk away.
You hear it lay down and start cooing and crying like it's been hurt.
No, I'm not looking. I'm not looking, you little shit.
Nee and Akuma, you arrive back at the RV.
We're back.
Fuck you!
Heck.
An interesting greeting.
Now where's Byron?
Hold on, let me roll performance. That is a 14. You hear the most distraught crow and possum and crow noise that could possibly happen. And you see Byron laid up against the couch, covered in wine and in what looks to be pie. Meanwhile, Noah is in the other room.
Oh my god! Byron! Are you okay? Shh, it's okay. Hey, Father's here.
Yeah, cry all you want, you fucking penguin griffin. Go ahead and make the blame on me for this shit. That's your fault. You decided this.
Noah, what the hell did you do?
I did nothing, okay? Your little shit decided to spill everything itself.
Akuma, roll insight. Into your pygmy griffin's.
How do I roll again?
Okay. Do you want to do it in roll 20 or do you want to do it in.
Oh, don't worry. I got it. D20.
Mm-hmm. You can add your modifier to the roll or you can add it afterwards.
17, I think.
Alright.
And,
what is your wisdom/insight mod? Look at your sheet.
Okay. I just got to find it.
You're good.
You didn't already have it pulled up?
Sometimes the sheet is a little overwhelming.
Sometimes it disappears. Let's see. Wisdom modifier of 2. Insight of 2.
Okay, so that's a 19. Let me roll the deception. Natural 21.
Oh God.
Fucker, this fucking pygmy griffin.
The pygmy griffin seems so trustworthy. And Noah is known to do some crazy things.
I literally have my own brat. Don't give me that fucking look, Dad. I literally have my own pet. Why would you think would I stuff pie and wine at an animal when I've already got my own?
I'm not in the mood for it. Clean up this mess now. Please.
You gave me Byron. This should have been the thing you trained your pet not to do.
Just clean up the mess while I give it a bath.
Noah is gonna look to the open window he opened himself and jump out.
Alright, you were
Noah!
Alright, Noah, you were outside.
I'm gonna go find somewhere to sulk. As any teenager would do. This is the most classic episodic shit I've seen in a while.
Fuck. Please hold Byron and give him a bath while I hunt down on Noah.
Alright. I will take care of this.
You better.
That you're not a good
So-
but I'll look past that.
I know, sorry. I just
go.
don't want to lose
Just go.
Byron.
Go, I'll take
Okay.
care of it.
I walk out of the car and try to find Noah.
Alright.
Noah! Get back here! Fuck!
Noah, where would you have gone?
I'd probably just head down like the alleyways and stuff to lose the party quicker than I don't know, find some weird dingy looking bar.
Alright, you go to Denny's.
Yeah, that works.
Noah, get back here right now, wherever you are.
Akuma,
Yes?
roll perception.
If I were a moody teenage tiefling, where would I be?
Do you have any
Uh,
modifiers on that?
It's 8 plus. That's a wisdom one, right?
Mhm.
2.
Alright, so 10. You were once a moody teenager. Where would you go to hide? A place where people wouldn't mind a teenager being.
Probably somewhere dark, dingy, or or places with large crowds to hide in.
A heavy metal concert.
Perfect.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course, a metal concert. Where are there any metal concerts around here?
No.
Damn it. I guess I'll have to go for the second best place. Fast food restaurants. Teenagers love hanging out there.
Inadvertently, yeah.
I always used to eat my guts out every. I I always used to go to those places to drown out the sorrow. Where? What fast food restaurants are around? Let's see. I look up to see the massive Denny's sign. Yep, that sounds about right. It maybe. Might as well. Kai, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
I'm on this way
let's.
out.
What other fast food restaurants are around here? Something low class. Something somewhere low class, a little bit grungy, but still somewhat delicious.
The Denny sign is calling to you like the Green Goblin mask. Coward.
Of course. Denny's. He has to be around here somewhere. Noah? Where are you?
Noah's found himself a little seat to tuck away, and he's not gonna respond to none.
One of the waitresses goes over. Sugar, do you need some help?
What was that?
Sugar, do you need some help? There's a crazy guy out there that seems to be trying to get you.
Hmm? Noah's gonna think for a second, but Mischief is winning this time. He nods. Yeah, he's one of those guys, you know? You might want to get him out of there.
Oh, I understand completely. You can go hide in the kitchen. If he tries to go back there, tell Vinny that I sent you and my name's Samantha.
You got it, Samantha. Thank you. I owe you one.
Noah, please, come out. It's not safe on your own.
Samantha's going to go walk to the front door and look at you directly. Sir, I appreciate you trying to find somebody, but please don't be yelling right in front of my establishment. You look like you're a little on the crazy side.
My apologies. I'm just looking for my son. We had a bit of a fight. He just jumped out the window.
Sounds like some fight. Would you like to come inside and we could probably talk about it?
I would appreciate that.
She leads you to a booth and sits in front of you. She beckons you to sit in front of her. Come on.
Okay.
Alright. So, what was this fight about?
Well, it started off like this. Me and my friend were going to the local armory.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided to leave Noah, that's my son, and Byron, my pet pygmy griffin, alone for a bit.
And you say Pygmy Griffin. What's the mixture on that?
It's more like a cat raven hybrid, you know?
Okay.
Something small. Something very, something that you could pick up.
As Pygmy Griffins are, yes, yes.
I mean, I trusted that they would get along, but when I got back, Byron was just covered in pie and alcohol. And he was just screeching in pain. I couldn't bear to hear it.
Okay.
And Noah kept telling me that it wasn't his fault. And I was just so mad that I wasn't in the mood to hear it, and told them to clean up them. Yes. And then,
Alright.
and then when I tried to be more assertive, he just leaped out of the window.
And how old's your son?
He's he's a teenager. I think 16, roughly 17.
Alright. Now, I'm not gonna fault you. Everyone has their own parenting stuff. But here's the problem. Your son is becoming an adult soon. You trusted a animal that is known for mischief, for mayhem, and being smarter than a toddler over their words.
Well,
You blew up at your son, and you didn't listen to your son. It sounds like you were angry and didn't want to listen to your son at all. Am I right?
I guess so. Like, I was just worried for Byron's well-being. Like, I didn't want to lose him too, but
Listen, I understand that some people have very strong connections to the pets due to longevity. But did the pet actually did your pygmy griffin actually look like it was in actual pain? Did you see any markings on it?
not. I mean, I did see a lot I did see it covered in pie and wine, but I didn't see any bruises or cuts or anything. I was very caught up in them.
She's going to nod. And she's going to say this loud enough for you to hear it, Noah. Alright, so if you were to see your son, what would you say to him?
I'd say that I'm sorry, like Byron, both you and Byron are very important to me. And after losing Ashley, I just can't bear to lose you two. Admittedly, I was a bit overprotective, maybe a bit stupid. I did not want to acknowledge the capabilities of a pygmy griffin like that, but I love both of them, and to see them get her like that, it just hurts me. Right now, I would do anything for my son and my pet. And while the path may be treacherous, I'll do anything for them. And I'm sorry. I probably should have listened to you. I should have listened. I should have heard you out, and I shouldn't let my own emotions, get the better of me. Because I'm an adult. There's no excuse for that type of behavior. I want to trust you, Noah, and to be fair, I do. You're very capable, very clever. I just don't want to see you get her. Like, you and Byron are like two of the most important things. And I wish that you would just get along. Again, I'm sorry for blowing up at you and being, as you would call it, an idiot.
Now, that's pretty good speech and all, but Here's the thing. Why do you think your Pygmy Griffin acted out? Have you been
I'm-
actively playing with it? Have you been actively establishing rules, training it? Anything like that?
Well, I did say... Well, we do spend a lot of time adventuring. During our downtime, I do feed him, I do give him attention. But I guess maybe with all the stuff that's going on, I've been a little preoccupied.
Could you say that possibly you're neglecting it and taking Noah, your son Noah, whoever that is, your son over the pet and the pet's acting out like that?
So, are you saying that my griffin is jealous of Noah?
Well, think about it. If your parent brought in another child and that child got to do everything that you wanted to do, but the fact that you are small and you don't have opposable thumbs and all that, wouldn't you act out?
Well, considering how many siblings I have, that's probably inevitable. Well, if my father were here, he'd probably know what to do.
But you're an adult. Now to act up like one.
You're right. All this time I've spent being an adventurer, I forgot. I didn't have as much time to be a responsible pet owner or even a good father. But I try. Yeah, and I'll keep trying until I get it right.
Being an adult, it's nothing more than trying to keep 6 billion balls up in the air and you only got 2 hands. Sometimes things fall within the cracks. But you've already acknowledged that you've got some discrepancies with the balls that you already have. Now, I'm going to get you some pie while you try to figure out how to make nice with your son. And I'm going to go check the back to see if we have anything for free.
Thank you, ma'am.
No problem.
Your advice is very much appreciated.
Ceres.
Hey.
The father and the son are having arguments. We
Oh.
hit that stage of teenagers.
Oh well.
Now,
We're hitting the fast food employees have to get involved.
don't you worry. I had to have this exact same situation happen to me before I could give people advice. She slides out of the booth and stands up. In fact, my son Vinny back there, he was a teenager at one time or another. Oh, he used to be the most aggressive and idiotic little children I've ever had to deal with. But I had to learn. And now it's your turn. Remember, your kid's an adult too. They're just a little bit too young to understand that. Alright, she's going to go in. Samantha's going to go into the back. And you see Vinny. Vinny has been basically giving you grilled cheese. And Noah,
Alright.
he has been just stacking grilled cheeses on a plate because he's like, there is a person back here. They are scared of their life. They must like grilled cheese. Fuck it, grilled cheese. He has no I don't know how to help the situation. All I do is make grilled cheese and that's about it.
which Noah does appreciate somewhat. He's just sitting by the plate that is slowly stacking higher and higher with grilled cheese, holding like one half of the grilled cheese.
It's like an Undertale where Sans just stacks hot dogs on your head, but it's grilled cheese that's on this plate. He's on like 5 up. And Samantha goes, Benny, when we talk about the grilled cheese, I know I make them whenever I'm stressed out, but stress eating isn't the best, but I don't know how to help this guy. So I'm making him grilled cheese. You're doing all right, honey. All right.
The Leaning Tower of Grilled Cheese.
It's starting. All right.
Like, I can imagine that, like, coming from a coworker in the back. The Leaning Tower of Grilled Cheese over there.
You leave him alone, Daryl. Hey.
Just making a joke, boss.
Alright. Well, your dad's out there. He's willing to talk. And
You know,
if he does anything, Samantha takes a rolling pin that you did not, neither one of you have seen her pull out just a rolling pin, and she just smacks it against an open hand, her open hand, and goes, I can deal with it. Doesn't matter if y'all are adventurous.
you know, women like you are why I'm a feminist.
Oh, bless your heart. She goes and ruffles your hair in between your horns so she doesn't, like, mess with them. And kids like you is why I run this business. Now, go out there, take a plate of grilled cheese. I think neither one of you have eaten breakfast. It's on the house. Considering my son keeps making them. That is the 6th grilled cheese, Vinny. You need to stop. I can't stop. You have a problem.
Once you bump, you can't stop, Vinny.
You know,
You have a problem. Have you taken your medication? The Ladaldrum ran out. Oh, Lord, there it goes again. Anyway, go, shoot. She pushes you out the door with your 6 grilled cheese stacked plate. And she'll watch.
Noah is kind of looking back at Samantha, looking at the grilled cheese on his plate, looking at Akuma. Then just taking a deep ass breath, walking over, setting his plate down, sitting at the booth. Hey.
Hey. Yeah. I'm just glad that you're okay. Hey.
Noah's just gonna take a piece of grilled cheese, take a bite. You know what the fucked up part about this is?
What?
I'm not even your kid. We've only known each other. You've adopted me out of convenience. And it's been, what, 7 months?
I know, but I guess that's adopting you. I guess since I adopted you, well, I guess I never stopped thinking that you were my responsibility. I guess I just felt the need to, man up, as they say.
And I don't think it's necessarily that you need manning up. I think you just gotta realize that I'm not your responsibility. No one's ever been responsible for a kid who causes trouble and has no memory of their life before being 16, waking up in a basement somewhere, getting found by a church, and nobody has ever wanted to be responsible for that kid.
Wait.
Nobody has
You
wanted
don't?
to be responsible for me.
Wait, you don't have any memory?
Yeah. That's been the part I've been trying to tell everyone about. Because it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Hey, why is that kid acting out? Oh yeah, he doesn't know what a father really is.
I
The
never
fucked up
knew.
part of it is, I can't even go looking for it. Because my mom, apparently, I don't know what the fuck happened to her. But if this fucking sun god says, no, don't go looking for her, then yeah, you know what? There's probably a good reason for that. Maybe because I had such a fucked up childhood that waking up in the basement of a church, then getting taken in, then getting ridiculed all day, all night, don't do this, don't do that, just happens to be the best thing for me out there. And then I get swept up because I need to get in somewhere by a bunch of adventurers who don't really know what responsibility is, despite you being a father twice over, a pet owner once. And suddenly it's my fault if I don't happen to know something like how a family works. Well, I guess I'm sorry.
No, I was the one who lashed out at you. I'm sorry. I just don't. Like, I care about both you and Bob. I just don't want to lose you, like with Ashley.
Who's Ashley?
Oh, you haven't met. She was my adopted daughter before we met. I found her in the forest. She was following me. Yeah, and she was like this will-o'-the-wisp sort of. And we were inseparable after all. She was murdered by some doppelganger. And her spirit, it followed me ever since. We were practically inseparable. But then, one day, we got separated. She went out to scan the area, and then we saw this large pink slime creature named Madam Pink. I said, "Where's my daughter?" And she told. And apparently, she was gone. She was taken from me.
Well, good thing you don't gotta lose me. I don't know if I was ever found to begin with. Noah just stands up, grabs a grilled cheese. By the way, you're terrible at apologies. And he just walks back over past Samantha, tosses a gold to her, like goes to the kitchen to go out the back door.
Samantha just kind of rolls her eyes.
I'm just like, stupid.
You know, by apology standards, that wasn't terrible.
I don't even know what standards I go by anymore.
That you gotta figure out yourself. Anyway, your kid dropped a gold, so you're good to go.
Thanks. Thanks for helping us, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll take it from here.
Alright. Shoot. Go find your kid. Also,
All
go
right.
deal with that. Alright, over to me.
Yippee.
You have cleaned the Pygmy Griffin. We're not going to do like animal handling to do that because no. You know how to your player knows how to wash cats. It's fine. I don't care. Pull through the Eldritch knowledge.
It's real simple. You just stand in. You just stand there, and the cat just looks at you like, "Please, kill me."
You wash the Pygmy Griffin, and there is no cuts, no bruises, no nothing.
Sure.
He is now clean. And Maceres
Cleanliness.
you hear something happen, and Maceres comes tumbling out of the bedroom.
Hey,
Hey. Hey, you missed all. Whatever the heck happened over here.
oh
I have to
really?
go clean the cat.
Fun.
I just gotta make sure it's dry now. You want to just grab a drink at the bar over there? Gestures to the kitchen.
Yes, my one character. Yeah, sure.
It's like our only trait. Raging alcoholic, except we don't rage because we're not barbarians.
We rage on the inside, not the outside.
Fight the power.
Think of it like a stoic rage.
Yeah, go get something set up, and then once I'm done drying off the cat, I'll join you for some of that.
Yeah.
I'll fill you in on what we got, what the plan so far is.
Okay, I might listen.
As long as the alcohol flows, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
Alright, DM, so I'm just drying the cat off, making sure that it's not wet.
Okay.
Interesting little guy. Why is he stance like that?
He stands like that because he is angry at the fact that he has been caught.
He's been restrained. Cannot escape. Among us.
Curse this towel.
Oh, boy. Oh, our cat has successfully been dried off, right, DM?
Yep.
Alright.
Roll to dry the cat.
Roll to dry the cat. Is going to get the bowling ball treatment if it tries to fight back.
Oh no, not the bowling ball treatment.
Byron unfortunately does not have the ability to understand what the fuck is going on. So, he has been cleaned.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up close enough to the bar right now.
Yep. Pretty easy to find. Biggest one that you can find with big parking spots is the Adventurers Guild. Remember, half of that is a tavern.
True, true. Oh, let's see here. I sit down. So, there's really nothing for us to do here, for the most part.
No,
We're thinking
you
of.
guys have cleared out what you need to do.
Mm-hmm. So, we're planning on getting out of here relatively soon.
Mm-hmm.
All things go according to plan, that would be tonight.
Yep.
I know Akuma has a thing with a frying pan that we're supposed to deliver it. I don't fully recall where, or I am holding on to it, just be careful. Apparently, it isn't a safe thing to handle. Where was it going again, DM?
Going back to the Dwarven Empire. Hopefully to get
Okay.
either de-enchanted or for it to become something other than a frying pan.
Alright, so we already had plans to go to the Dwarven Kingdom, but essentially we got a pan that we have to deliver to there, so we're most likely going to the Dwarven Kingdom sometime soon. I figured I'd fill you in on that one at the very least. It's short, but tells us exactly what we need.
Yeah.
How's the alcohol taste?
One of you found that they were serving a weird bourbon. The other one found that one was a mixed drink that surprisingly tastes florally, but not bad. It doesn't taste like perfume. There's one called oh gosh, I had my list of alcohols, but a lot of them look like they are normal names, like lagers ale, and mead, stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. Basically, we're just waiting for Akuma and Noah to get back here, and then we're out on the road again. There's really nothing around town to do, nothing to buy. Everything here is just normal, uninteresting.
Would you like to overhear some rumors?
Yeah, sure. I can go ask the barkeep. Just keep an ear open, especially if they're loud as hell.
You're in an adventuring guild. They're gonna be
Yeah.
loud as fuck.
Exactly.
Well, there's one rumor. Especially since a lot of clerics have been rolling around through here. And a lot of the gods are trying to set forth a crusade, of course, of sorts, going through a weird place. But no one knows exactly how to get there. Apparently, it's going back to a land that is full of ancient dwarfs and stuff like that. Not the Dwarven Kingdom or anything like that, but other places.
Okay. Any other anything else overhearing?
One seems to be a woman, kind of. You hear the shuffling papers, and you see a woman that has a gigantic tankard, and she is sipping on it, looking through, and goes, maybe we should try to put those train sets together. If you look a little bit closer, you will find that she is actually looking at shipping manifests and costs of shipping.
Mm-hmm.
No one has told her about the dwarven stuff for cars.
She won't know that for a while then.
Nope.
Okay. I mean, they're talking about stuff. I don't know how interesting it is for or pertinent, I guess, suppose.
Nothing's really interesting. It's just a bunch of we need to go get our swords together. Oh, where's the local brewery? We could probably go find work there. Those dungeons seem to be cropping up a bit. Has anyone figured out why? The local dragon's dead again. Weren't there 2 dragons? Yep, both of them are dead. Oh boy. The military occupation about the colleges have finally finished because of pressure from the outside empires. Oh, and Flowerfell's gone. Finally returned to the Feywild.
All right. Yeah, that really. I guess that's just the talk around town.
Yep.
All right. How long until the other 2 get back?
That depends. But we're going to take a small break because it's almost 2 o'clock. I've got to use the bathroom.
Bathroom. Do you want to take a 5-10 minute break?
Yeah.
All right. A
Yeah,
bit of a
break time.
Break time. We'll be
That
back
would
in
be
about
good
10
advice.
minutes. I apologize. Play with stickers.
Akuma's empty nest syndrome will be right back after these messages.
I can find something to eat, though. I'm hungry. I skipped out on lunch.
My boy, why you do that?
Because session starts at lunchtime for me.
I just had a cinnamon swirl and coffee for lunch. Or, I mean, actually, yeah, I had a selection of things for lunch, but I had a swirl and coffee right before the session. But then, whatever.
Turnovers! Woo! Monkey turnovers!
Turnovers?
Welcome back.
And we are back. I need to change.
And we're live.
We've been live.
I know.
What about Second Live?
I don't know.
So, where did we leave off? Nee was talking with the rumor with something.
Ah.
I was half listening to conversations that were happening around the Adventures Guild.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Good. We're at the we're at the Adventures Guild, and I'm just overhearing a bunch of people talking. There's a lot of noises, so being able to single out a single one is fairly easy.
Yep. There was talk
Uh,
about the
mhm.
concern about all these dungeons showing up. Talk about how one of the trading companies are thinking about reestablishing the trade network, and talk about that an entire city is disappeared back to the Feywild.
You know, normal stuff.
Normal stuff.
But honestly, really nothing all too interesting outside of those few things.
Mm,
So we're kind of just waiting for you and Noah to get back at this
Yep.
time. Not
Yeah,
sure
are we?
where you guys are in relation to us ultimately. I know you're at the Denny's, but I don't remember the Denny's in relation to the guild. I know the other place that Denny's is well known for here, but not in character.
Yeah, are we back yet?
yeah. You are. Noah, would you like to come back or...
Yeah, I might as well. I can't be away forever, probably.
Yeah.
Noah's just taking his time to sulk on the way there, you know, kicking rocks. Fucking, I don't know, a lollipop from a kid's hand or something.
Nothing screams teen angst like, oh, my father cares about me. Ugh.
I'm going back, but a little quicker and a little more subtly. Okay, well, like, well, just thinking. He's just thinking to himself. Stupid. Like, god damn it, you're a mediocre adventurer, terrible father, and an even worse pet owner. What the fuck were you thinking?
Stupid,
Of course, that's
stupid, bashing his head against the wall.
no, not that. I'm just thinking that to myself.
I mean, at that point, you might as well.
Oof.
Can't do anything right.
I'd say we should pay for you to go to therapy, but I'm worried that it'll turn into real life therapy.
We do not have enough D&D sessions for me to give you all therapy.
Please don't give me therapy. I am okay with where I'm at.
Pay for drugs.
I don't need to
instead.
I don't need to second guess where I'm at.
Also, I'd have to charge you all.
I'll go to therapy. I think I'll
That
keep
too.
on.
And I'd have to go for a license, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, you all arrive back at the Adventuring Guild. Talk about random dungeons showing up, an entire town disappearing to the Feywild, and mumblings about restarting the train ride, but may or may not be more ethical trains have sort of died down. Oh, and also clerics are going to be doing a crusade.
So standard stuff.
Standard stuff.
Is that what I hear when I come back?
The mumblings.
Or did I just go to the RV? He just, sulk in private.
When you're there, you can sulk in private.
That is up to
But
you.
you can also have your friends in the alcohol centered known as the tavern. Noah, where are you currently?
They're muted.
Fanny! I don't care how nice that turkey turnover is. Where is your character?
I thought I said he was coming back to the Adventurers Guild. Just taking his time. Or the van.
Okay. I do not hear. I am sorry.
Mhm.
You go to where the RV is, you will meet up with your father, your adopted father. If you go to where the tavern is, you will meet up with Maceris and Nee. So,
He probably thinks everyone else is at the tavern, is at the RV by now, so he'll probably go there.
okay.
I guess maybe Akuma realizing that the RV is locked, that means that Nee has gone somewhere, so he
You
surmises.
have the keys.
Oh. Or I guess he might have thought, might as well go to the and maybe that'll get rid of the doom and
Doom and gloom.
yep.
I mean, if we go to the Dwarven Kingdom as well, I just realized out of
Yeah.
character we could also go and ask them for a second key.
Yep. Probably get some information.
Gotta start somewhere.
So I am at the tavern, or at the Adventurers Guild.
Alright. Maceris and Nee, you see Akuma coming in. Noah. The
Mhm.
window is still open.
Yeah, I'll just get in through there.
Hello, my fellow adventurers.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello,
No,
Nee.
Where's the
Hello,
kid?
Miss Harris.
I
He's probably pissed off somewhere. He'll be back. At least I
Yeah.
hope so.
You're more than likely right. It's just kids for you.
Yeah,
At least he did the smart thing and actually just took a walk to clear his head.
I
Sometimes
guess
the
so.
best choice you can make is to just remove yourself from the situation, especially if it's not something that needs to be addressed ultimately, like in the moment.
Hmm.
It's hard to tell which those moments are, but I think the kid did a good thing, at least to a degree.
At this point, I don't even know what's more stressful, being an adventurer or being a father.
Yeah, only one of those tries to kill you. The other gets you paid. You should try some of this food. It's actually pretty good.
Sure, I guess so. I guess a little bit wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, maybe you were hungry and you made a hasty decision, or maybe the other party did, but I'm sure the kid's probably back at the car.
Hmm.
Oh, they were
I think
finally pulled off.
I think I only took a single bite out of one of those grilled cheeses. So yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
how hungry?
To get a horse.
There is horse meat in this town.
Oh no.
The horse in question.
goodness.
Horrors.
So I sit down to eat, hopefully making sure the intrusive thoughts don't come back.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yep.
I hear the grilled cheese does wonders for stopping that.
Oh, so we're thinking of if everybody's all here, uh, which we'll check when we get back to the car. But if everyone's here, we will probably be heading out tonight. Like
Tonight?
tonight. Yeah, tonight.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
there's nothing to do here.
Yet. Yeah, you're right.
Now we checked around. There's a store called Armin Arms. It's an armory slash armory. Yeah, it confused me too.
They didn't have the armor that I was looking for, but they sharpened my sword.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't get up in arms about that. Let's just go.
Oh, great. How much is it for what we consumed?
A single gold.
All right. From the group money, I will just pay the bill. All right, paid that off, and then we are all heading back to the car, the RV.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it, DM?
In game, it is 10 o'clock
AM, PM?
p.m.
We use 24 hours? Okay. It's about to ask.
No, we do not use 24 hours.
I'd make the joke and say, and I thought we were an advanced society.
Well,
jokes
let's head back to the RV.
Head back to the RV.
That's great. Yeah.
We are back at the RV. Okay.
It is very uneventful. Do not worry.
It's just been a really uneventful day.
Uneventful for you, perhaps.
I suppose, as far as Farmerdale's concerned, what I've been reading, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder if they still have that issue with the boats. Or at least what I've been trying to read.
What have you read so far?
Well, there was something over at a factory that makes cheesecakes, where people got kidnapped. A couple times actually. Apparently, it was a reoccurring thing. There was the port over here. Apparently, people couldn't leave via ports because they would just enter a mist and get turned right back around, back to Farmersdale.
Hmm.
I didn't see any recent postings of it, but I didn't hear that it stopped. Either no one's tried it again, or just doesn't work. It doesn't happen anymore, you know. There have been one too many adventuring parties that have dotted through here, so it's hard to keep track of who's done what. Otherwise, it just feels like it's business as usual for this area.
Yep. And Nee, you are in the back.
I'm just in the back of the van, being all gloomy, edgy.
Byron is just kind of on the couch, asleep.
This couch. Or this couch.
This couch.
We are an expensive RV people because we have 2 couches.
You guys are
Whoa.
driving basically 3 houses.
A little more
Together.
like less than couches.
I used to have those old RV or not RVs, but those old trailers that had the
Electronic, you could extend out a portion of the thing once you parked it.
it was really cool because it made the place obviously bigger.
Yeah, my grandpa had an RV at one point, but nothing super fancy. It was nice to get to drive to the beach like that, though.
You know what? Actually, I think I'll let Noah sulk. I don't think Noah needs to be disturbed. I kind of like almost walk in through to the back, see Noah there, kind of just sulking, and I'm like, I'll just leave him be.
That is probably a wise decision.
I shall sit here because it's off center and it's funny.
I'll just sit here and leave both of them alone.
You're in a good headspace to drive, Guma?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, there's that stone, y'all.
Buckle up, everyone.
I don't think that's gonna save us.
Now, get ready for road sad.
And with no bullshit, or at least minimal bullshit, car is on the move. At a moderate yet somewhat,
Legally posted speed limit speed.
it's at a moderate speed. Not too fast, not too slow.
Alright.
You guys go into the night. We've reached where I have planned for you guys to leave this session. I did not expect you guys to go to the Dwarven Empire. But yeah.
Kai, your mic cut out.
Ah! Okay. I don't know why my mic... I need to go check the drivers. So we have reached where basically I have finished... do you guys have reached session end? I thought we were gonna have a smaller session, but then I had technical issues. I'm apparently still having technical issues. So, yeah. Thank you guys for coming out. I apologize. It's a short session today, but it's the first session from having my new PC. I also need to make maps.
And sorry if we made this a slightly depressing session, but hey, character stuff is interesting.
You needed to happen, and it's okay.
Yeah, Noah finally gets to say, like, what his big deal was. He got amnesia.
Amnesia.
Yeah. And it's beneficial for Akuma, too, because now he knows who's what. I know acts out the way that.
Yep.
Yeah, his first experiences in the church were him getting scolded for doing nothing wrong, so he was like, I'll just do everything wrong then.
Mood. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Yeah.